Hey whales, good morning. It is Friday, June the 6th. Let's recap the markets and go over Nvidia. For those that don't know me though, I'm a full-time trader. I do these updates every single day. And to give you an idea in terms of how I'm doing so far for the month of June for my day trades, very solid start so far. 4.3K USD in profit so far, 83% win rate for the month of June. You can see from the calendar view as well. Again, solid starts to the month. Hopefully I can keep up this momentum for the rest of the weeks ahead. You can see a few of my trades here on Applied Digital, Google, RGTI, Tesla. So yeah, looking forward to going into more trades here. Now, if you guys want my actual day trades as well as swing trades, I do both. You got to come join Discord. The link is in the bio. I provide all my day trade ideas and scans here in the morning for Discord. So for instance, for Rocket Lab, you'll get the exact entries. You'll get the exact targets that I'm aiming for. For example, for Palantir as well. So across all top names, you'll see it here every single day. So I look forward to trading alongside you and making a lot of money together. All right, so with that said, let's jump into Nvidia. So coming into this week on Monday, we've mentioned that we were expecting shorter time cycles on majority of the S&P 500 names to continue trending higher. And that has happened throughout the last 4 or 5 days here, right? We're constantly grinding up here. Now, we are in a series of wave 3s, 4s, and 5s, not only on the overall cycle, right, with the blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but as well as the shorter time cycles as well with the red 3, 4, 5s, right? So these levels are going to be pretty complex in nature. They're going to be pretty choppy. And we saw Tesla actually topped out with the wave 1. So there are early warning signs coming into the stock market. We don't know if Nvidia and the rest will trade in second dimension, which means that it'll keep going higher while other names like Tesla, Apple, Google, right, they're lagging a little bit behind. So we'll have to see. But with another high on Nvidia, there is going to start being some divergences forming, some bearish divergences starting to form. So, we should be looking for anywhere for a wave 3 to top out very soon, whether it's now. And if that does happen, expect a double correction, something like this to occur. Okay. Or if we get that one more high that, we're looking for a 3 for a blue 4 coming down if we do get that divergent high. Okay, so bearish divergence is starting to form again if we make one more or subsequent wave higher. Okay, so just be mindful of where we are in terms of the overall structure. What does this mean? This means that for me, I won't be risking too much. Only A+ setups moving forward until we get a bigger retracement like a blue 4 or even a black 2. So we're still missing maybe a few more subwaves higher. Let's see, right? Tesla's showing some early warning signs here. So just want to be careful in the overall structure. If I take a look at the S&P 500, right? So again, very choppy here in 3s, 4s, and 5s. We are still calling higher. However, look for maybe one more wave higher for a divergent high as well. Like this will cut across. It's getting a little bit top heavy. Okay, so look for that blue 4 or look for that blue C for a black 2 for a larger swing position in the future here. Now I'm still leaning bullish because of the fact that you see companies like Netflix, companies like Palantir, right? They're starting to push to all-time highs. You're starting to see the DAX, they're all pushing to all-time highs. For the dollar as well, it's constantly going lower, which is pretty good for U.S. equities. So these are all good signs that the markets are still bullish. It's just that, right now it is getting a little bit, sketchy and a little bit top heavy here. Okay. If I go to the VIX, let's take a look. Yeah, so the VIX, it is starting to find some good support here as well, right? Could it be that it makes one more wave like this before higher? That'll cause the U.S. equities, right, to push up and then ultimately correct a bit, right? and we'll let the markets decide what it's going to do. But yeah, everything sort of checks out in terms of just trying to make one more or a few more waves higher here. We're going to have to see how the markets react. Okay. But again, overall, don't risk too much at these levels. Again, Tesla is showing us some early warning signs. You just got to be careful here. Okay. So does this mean you should be shorting? You should be, selling everything? In my opinion, I don't believe so. How I'm going to be playing it is that for my portfolio, I have hedged shorts across the S&P 500, across ExxonMobil, as well as Nike. And then I'm in a bunch of longs as well from the lows. So I'm hedging my positions at these highs. I won't be selling my shares because I don't want to lose my great entry price, right? So I'll be raising capital on the way down because the sequence is still bullish, guys, right? I don't want to be selling my shares. So I'm hedging shorts on other instruments. So for instance, for like ExxonMobil, right? I've been short on ExxonMobil from the highs here. So still looking like it can keep going down. For Nike, I think it can keep pushing up a little bit, but overall in a weekly time frame, right, you see that we're still in a bearish downtrend. So these are instruments that I'm looking to hedge shorts on while the markets keep going up, right? Because I have other longs that I'm in, a lot of small cap stocks, a lot of good companies like Microsoft from the lows as well, Adobe from the lows. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how things play out. But I'm pretty confident in my positions right now, looking pretty good. So I'll keep you guys updated. And again, come join Discord if you want my exact entries, target, stop losses, everything.